The answer that you are looking for, you are not going to find it in the past. Past is gone. Can't live it over again. You can't redo it, you can't undo it. It will have answer for you what not to do today. That's all the past is good for is learning from it so you don't make the same mistake today. But you cannot find healing from the past in the past and you can't find it in the future either. There may not be a future. You may not find tomorrow. So you got to live today. Today, whatever you can answer today, that's what you answer. Whatever you can do today, that's what you do. What you have right now is today. Make today as best as you can make it. Bible says, sufficient unto the day is the evil thereof. You cannot live in the past and you cannot live in the future. You can only live today. The problem with being in the past or being in the future is you will miss the present. David said, this is the day the Lord has made. Today is a gift from God. Are you fully engaged, making the most of each moment, loving your family, appreciating the simple things in life? Or are you in yesterday? Are you in tomorrow? If you are going to be fulfilled, you have to show up for life. You have to be there when you get there. Not shown up and be in the future worried about how it's going to work out. Not show up and be in the past living regrets, dwelling on your disappointments. Come into today. We all are freaked out about something that happened a long time ago and I got it to figure out and undo it. Are all freaked out about what's going to happen in the future, and what I discovered as I was praying is that the only way we can be present in the moment is to actually surrender the past. You can't change and trust God with the future that you can't control. To over focus on the past leads to depression. To over focus on the future leads to worry. It's a lot easier to live in the past or to live in the future. It's a very challenging to live in the present. And yet, that's all we have. This moment is your life. Your life is never not this moment. Your best moment can be right now. Engage in the moment. Be where your feet are and see what God put in front of you. This is the day. This moment the Lord has made. We will be glad and rejoice in it. We will talk about the good old days. Can I tell you, you're living in the good old days. There are great things happening right now. Great memories, great people, great opportunities. It's easy to live busy, stressed, upset, but today is a gift from God. Don't just endure it, enjoy it. 20 years from now, you are going back, look back with the fond memories today. You are going to think those were good old days, raising my children. I wonder if you are living in the good old days and you don't recognize it. But what happens is, I want to be somewhere else. You and I can't seem to be where our feet are. Like even as a Christians were, we realize, yeah, I have a vision for my life, or God has a purpose for my life. He has a goal in my life. I'm going somewhere, but I'm not here. The problem is this. The problem is, yes, God is here, but I'm not. God is present, but I'm not here. I'm not living right now. When was the last time you were filled with wonder at this just our life? I don't know how many times you have seen a sunrise or maybe a sunset from those of you who are not early birds, and someone says, oh my gosh, God's showing off today. But we are just like, oh yeah, neat. God is here. Will I be here? It's not tomorrow that's coming. It's not whatever has happening in the past, but it is where you are right now that God gives you. Every day and breath that you have got it for right now. That's why God calls it a present. It's a gift from Him and you have got it. I may not make it till tomorrow, but folks, where you are right now, you can live. And Lord help me to live just one day at a time. Remember this, as your days, so shall your be strength be. You are alive right now. Enjoy the blessing of the Lord. I can always enjoy the delights of this day even though I don't understand everything that God is doing. Because life can unpredictable. So enjoy today and don't worry about what might happen because you can't control the future, but you can enjoy today. Corey Timbo said, never be afraid to trust an unknown future to unknown God. None of us know what is future, but I know who holds tomorrow and I know who holds my hand, and I'm not going to be concerned about that. I'm going to do what the Bible says. I'm going to walk with God. I'm going to believe God and come out on the other side rejoicing and enjoying life. Worry doesn't drain tomorrow of its sorrow. It drains today of its strength, said Corey ten Boom. And she's right. In fact, I like the way the New Living Translation puts this verse. So don't worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will bring its own worries. Today's trouble is enough for today. That's good stuff. The secret to not worrying is to live one day at a time, because when you worry, you tend to borrow from tomorrow. Jesus said, don't do that. Don't worry about tomorrow. And although Jesus doesn't say this directly, it's almost implied. People borrow from tomorrow, that's a bad. And then they steal from yesterday. So they bring in the fears of tomorrow and they bring the regrets of yesterday into today. And it makes it unbearable. They end up carrying too much burden. And this is the lesson Jesus wants to teach us. You can't live happily 2 or 3 days at a time. And this is the lesson Jesus wants to teach us. And I would like to say that there are too many people in this room, and one of the reasons anxiety and fear might be intensely in your life is because of you're trying to live multiple days at once and you can't. You have worked about the things that may never happen, and you may not even be there for them to happen to you. You have now. Are you here? Are you here? Are you somewhere 5-10 years ago? Are you somewhere 5-10 days ago? Are you somewhere 5 days from now? Or are you here? I just got to take it a day at a time. Some of you want to be great. Jesus just wants you to be great today. Some of you want to be married 22 years. Jesus just wants to help you be married today. Some of you want to have kids. Jesus just wants you to become content to today. The way you go to a long way is just be here today. Here's what I know about Jesus. He will give you the strength to be who you are today. We are not talking about tomorrow, for when tomorrow comes, it will be today. Today needs my focus. Today needs everything I've got. I need to be my best for today because tomorrow isn't ever granted and it's got plenty of troubles for there. So he's saying don't let the worries of tomorrow rob you of enjoy and the focus and opportunity of today. But the problem with you is and sometimes with me, we pick fights with tomorrow and we exhaust ourselves fighting tomorrow's battle and we drain ourselves of today's strength. We import tomorrow trouble into today and there's no grace for that. We have no strength for that. That's why we have said for generations, don't cross that bridge till you get to it. But we cross bridges that are 5 and 10 and 15 miles down the road. We have got to live one day at a time. Deuteronomy 33 verse 25. Write it down. As your day, so shall your strength be. God's grace is a bit like a manna in the wilderness. He gives us enough for the day we are in. You can't store it, you can't hold it. It's a why. It's why I like the word of Paul. There's a 2-day out every week. We can never meet. We must learn never to worry about just two. One is yesterday and the other is tomorrow. Yesterday has passed and gone forever. Tomorrow has not yet arrived and is as far beyond our control as yesterday. that lives only today for us to live and struggle through. Anyone can fight the battle of today, any woman can carry the burden of one day, any man can resist the temptation of one day, and that's true. Live one day at a time, and so most of us say, I'll start living when this is when I'm going to get going, when one of these things happens, and you know what? Then there's always a new thing, right? That you never really get there. It's like, and they say, sometime in the future, later, not now, which will turn into never. Too often, we are going to enjoy life when we accomplish a goal, when the kids are raised, when we get the promotion, when I get through this problem, when I'll be happy. Our joy is always in the future, but the key is to find joy in the journey. If you are so focused on the finish line, what's not working out? This trouble at the office when you'll miss the beauty of this day. You won't laugh at the funny thing your child does. You are too busy, you won't enjoy your spouse. You are too busy trying to fix them, focused on their flaws. When they improve, you will have fun together. How much your life are you missing try to get the next thing? See, the enemy would love to deceive us in the enduring life, not enjoying life. Life goes so fast, we are missing the beauty of this day. Once we leave this day, we can't get it back. No. Stay in the present, take it one day at a time. You don't have grace for tomorrow. If you are trying to figure out the next 20 years, you are going to be frustrated. You have grace for this day. When you get tomorrow, there will be grace for that day. You have to trust that God is in control, that He planned out all of your days, that He knows what's the best for you. Instead of fighting where you are, learn to embrace where you are. When life called the roll today, did you show up passionate, enjoying your family, looking forward to another great day? When you realize this day is a gift, then you will live it to the full, not depend on your past, not based on your future, but you will say like David, this is the day Lord has made. I'm not going to just drag through it. I'm going to be glad in it. I'm going to make the most of it.